Hello and welcome back to our kitchen. It's been a couple of months with winter and we're back to make a chicken tortilla soup at the Antlers Hotel where I make soups and we sell them. A guest had the chicken tortilla soup and said it was amazing and wanted to learn how to make it, so here we are. We're going to use a whole chicken. It's around the 4 to 5 pounds, so it's a large chicken, and we're going to boil that. We're going to let it cool. Make sure when you boil it, it's cooked for 1.5 hours until the leg and thigh are falling off the bone. So that'll tell you that it's really well cooked. It's going to yield around 2 to 2.5 gallons of soup. So after you've made it, you'll be able to portion it, freeze it, and then have it from the freezer whenever you want to have it in the future. But it's really delicious, and we'll get going and show you how to do that. So we have our original pot that we boiled our chicken in. It's got a little bit of heat in it, so we're just going to add our vegetable oil. We use the avocado, just 3 or 4 tablespoons. We're going to start by adding our 1 small diced onion, 6 cloves of garlic thinly sliced. We're just going to sweat these off for a few minutes. We sauteed our onion and garlic around 3 to 4 minutes. Now we're adding 2 tablespoons of a dried leaf oregano and 2.5 tablespoons of just taco seasoning. And the taco seasoning has salt in it, so we're not going to add salt to this until the end when we correct the taste when the soup is finished. Now we add 3 sticks of fine diced celery, 1 diced green and red bell pepper, and 1.5 cups of corn kernels. And we're just going to stir and saute these in. Again, we'll saute these for 3 to 4 minutes. After sauteing your vegetables, we're now going to add our flame roasted green chili. We're using the 505 Southwestern medium heat. It comes in a 16-ounce jar at your city market store. This gives the chicken soup its little bit of spice and that green pepper flavor that you want to have. Now we're going to add our chicken stock that we accumulated from boiling our roast chicken. Sorry, our boiled chicken. We want to stir all that in and just let that come to the boil before we add our pulled cold chicken off the bone and our tortillas. Just pull the meat off the chicken and remove the skin so it's just meat, and take it off the carcass. So our chicken stock and vegetables have come to the boil. It's taken around 10 or 15 minutes. Now that it's at the boil, we're taking our pulled shredded chicken from our boiled chicken, and traditionally you just want to pull and shred the meat off the bone. We're going to add that. We're also adding our white corn tortillas. We're using a 30 count bag of Mission tortillas. We're going to use around 2/3, about 20 of them. And what you want to do is just roughly tear it, and we're going to add that to the soup. And what's going to happen is they're going to soften up and break down and dissolve in the soup, and it's going to act like our thickening agent to the soup and add our tortilla flavor to it. And you just want to let it come to the boil again and break up those tortillas and stir them in. And lastly, add 2 bunches of fresh cilantro. So we add that to the soup. It's going to go into the soup, cook out, it'll lose its color, but you're going to gain all that flavor in the soup. And then we'll be removing the cilantro before we serve it. So as you can see, our tortillas, corn tortillas, have dissolved. They've clouded the soup and thickened it up. For the cilantro, usually I just take a spoon while I'm stirring and collect it around the spoon and just remove it. I leave a little bit of it in there. It adds to the soup's color and texture, but the majority I take out because all the flavor's in the soup now. So there's our chicken tortilla soup. We're serving it today with corn tortilla chips and our cheese corn quesadilla, a little avocado. So we hope you enjoy that because everyone else has loved it.